I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have another shopping field trip for you. This is my daughter, and we are going to go check out our local Tuesday morning to see what's in stock, what is new for the season. So I thought you guys might like to come along with us. Let's go. Pre-pandemic, going to Tuesday morning was one of my favorite places to go just because they usually have such a big variety, especially of different craft supplies. As we have gone through the pandemic, there's definitely been some backups with shipping, and they just haven't had the same stock that they have in the past. So I want to show you some things that I have still found that are at Tuesday morning on a consistent basis that I still kind of look for, keep my eye out for, and things that I've seen on a regular basis within the store recently. First up, they still have a ton of coloring supplies and lettering supplies. So if you are into card making, if you are into the adult coloring or perhaps blending with alcohol markers, you can see there is a lot of variety here. There's a ton of alcohol markers available, brush markers, just a lot of different choices, some highlighters, lots of different ones that you can try out and use at a discounted price. These Kelly Creates markers really caught my eye. I do really like this brand for hand lettering. I especially like the smaller tip for it. The bigger one is a little bit big and harder for me to control. And then they had a lot of different books that were all about Zentangles, how to do creative lettering. There were just lots of different options. So if you're looking for a tutorial or maybe just a little side hobby for coloring, this is definitely a great place to come check out and see what they have that you could choose from. Another thing that Tuesday morning still has a ton of would be craft tools, especially We Are Memory Keeper tools. So there's a lot of different variety here. There's some smaller tools like this rotary tool. There's some tool sets. There was a vinyl tool set available as well. Just a lot of different bits and pieces, and this is a great place if you have kind of a running list of tools that you're looking for but don't need immediately. Then I would kind of keep that on your phone and check Tuesday morning on a regular basis, because they do have a variety that kind of comes in and out of the store. Here's that vinyl set that I was telling you about before. They also had these big pads of paper that could protect your workspace and help you measure out different projects. Again, We Are Memory Keepers is a very popular brand that they carry around here. Now, they don't have as large of a variety as they did before. That's going to be the truth for any of these categories, just because they are still working on restocking. And I know a lot of Tuesday mornings have closed, so they're doing the best they can, but there are still some tried and true things to look for. And look at this really cool storage piece. Now, I've reviewed this one before. It's a super cool piece to keep on your desk, and it's about half the cost of how much it would be at a place like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And if you're going to buy a big shot machine, definitely keep your eye out at a local Tuesday morning, because it is so much less expensive here. I believe this one was about $70 if I'm remembering correctly. $80. So a really good deal for a really high quality machine. Now, something else that Tuesday morning has a ton of, and perhaps even more of than they did pre-pandemic, would be stationery. They are carrying tons of journals and planners and cards of all different kinds. And I really feel like there's been an emphasis on expanding this particular range, at least at my Tuesday morning. There's just a huge variety to choose from over here, and I really like the cards, especially the boxed cards from American Crafts. I think that those are great if you are a paper crafter, because they give you the starting point and then you can add very easily to it. I really like picking up the journals from here, and I even spotted a happy planner set. So this is an undated happy planner. It comes with stickers, comes with a dashboard bookmark with post-it notes, all kinds of things, and it's only $15. You can see there are just a ton of options. I really liked these sweet little notebooks with the dogs and the cats. Just tons of options for all kinds of journaling and sizes, whether you want spiral bound or traveler's notebook size. Everything was really covered pretty well here. So definitely a good resource for stationery needs. Back in the category of they have it still, but not quite as much as they used to, would be fabric and napkins. So I love looking at these fabric samples. I don't tend to do big fabric projects, so picking up just a few pieces at a time is what really works best for me. So I like these squares or these rolls so I can get lots of different pieces that are in the same colorway, because it really helps me kind of focus in on my projects, especially these squares. I happen to very much like those. And then I also love looking for unique napkins. I use these to decoupage and Mod Podge into different art journaling projects or Bible journaling projects, and they work really well. And you can find some really nice unique napkins for not very expensive. The range is not as much as it used to be, but they are still here, so it's still a place to come check out every now and again. If you know me, you know that I love unique storage pieces for my creative space. So I also love coming here to look for some great storage finds. They have some beautiful shelves and trays that you can use in your crafting area that will just display either your supplies or your finished projects in just such a gorgeous way. They are carrying lots of different kinds of styles. Currently, I love this white, really sleek look with the gold, and then they have this more rustic look with some of these trays. I'm just checking some of the different prices here. It's just a really beautiful, intricate piece that I think would be gorgeous for, like, you know, pulling together all different parts of a project in a tray, like if you're doing a scrapbook page or maybe gathering pieces for a long-term project. Just a lot of different options here. Some really quirky wall shelves that I think are absolutely gorgeous. I really like the circular pieces. Lots of different options. They also have some smaller furniture. Now, if you saw my previous Tuesday morning video, then you know that I'm not a big fan of the prices at this Tuesday morning for the smaller furniture pieces. I think that they tend to be a little bit overpriced, but the cost of everything has gone up post-pandemic, so it's definitely still pieces to consider. I like the scale of many of their smaller accessory furniture pieces because I happen to think they work great in craft spaces, or if you are sharing your creative space with another part of your house, maybe it's a corner of your bedroom, a corner of your dining room. There's definitely some different options here that are beautiful but also really functional storage wise. No matter if you plan on picking up pieces or not, it's always fun and inspiring to see different pieces. It kind of gets your brain going on what might work in your space, and it allows you to kind of dream and kind of brainstorm on things that could work in any space, bringing you function and beauty. It is back to school time around here, so that means a lot of people are updating their desktop space. They're getting organized in different parts of their house, and your creative space is included in that organization. These days, there is a ton of desktop organization available at my local Tuesday morning. Some really beautiful pieces that would be great for holding craft supplies. Again, look at the variety of styles that are represented. You're going to be able to find something that works with what inspires you, whether it's a more rustic look or a more modern look, whether you like pops of color or want to keep it really simple. There's lots of different variety here that can really bring a nice look to your workspace. I happen to really like this piece. I think it would be awesome for holding planners, and I think you could paint it really easily. I thought it was super cute. And then some different pieces that had some different division. I also really like having drawers on top of my desk just to hold smaller things. I think small drawers in a craft area are really purposeful and unique. And I also, of course, always check out baskets. Baskets are another thing that you can find at Tuesday morning on a regular basis. If you're wanting all of your baskets to match for storage reasons, definitely try to pick them up all at one time, because if you leave something at Tuesday morning and come back the next week thinking it'll be there, it probably won't. They cycle through their stock pretty regularly, especially because stock is low right now. So if you see something you like, pick it up. Don't leave it behind. It was so fun shopping with my daughter and seeing what she gravitated towards. We have different styles for sure. I like things that are a little cleaner, like this, clear, just really sleek. And she definitely gravitated towards some bling and a little bit more rustic than I would have guessed. But it's fun to see how our styles evolve over time for sure. She really loved exploring this store with me. As you are shopping for your organization needs, don't forget to look in the kitchen section. It's not just for the kitchen. A lot of the small shelves, the turntables, the pot holders, these are fabulous in a craft room for organizing a variety of materials. So I happen to use these pot lid holders for organizing planners. You can use any of these desk organizers. This is specifically for your junk drawer. And hello, all of the different sections work great in a craft room. I love just the durability of these, and you can also just use them to hold bits and pieces of a project. Clear, of course, is one of my favorites, so I always gravitate towards that. And these pieces run just a little bit cheaper than you can find it at like a Target. So I think it's a good option because you can get some higher quality pieces for just a little bit less. And again, these clear bins that are all the rage for organizing your pantry and your refrigerator, these also work great in your craft room. And I like some of the smaller sizes for corralling our smaller craft supplies like paint and things like that. Instead of throwing it in a big open bin, using these smaller clear ones can really help you stay organized and help make everything look cleaner and neater and more inspiring. And probably my favorite place to check out in Tuesday morning is the bathroom organization area, because you guys, I am obsessed with these clear acrylic drawers. I have 3 sets that I use in my craft room currently. They have a lot of different sizes. I like the ones with the smaller drawers, but I also have some that have the longer ones as well. They are great for holding ephemera, like little paper pieces. These are perfect for organizing labels, vinyl stickers, just all kinds of deals, like all kinds of uses for these. I love that they're clear because you can see what's inside. I think they are fantastic, and they have been consistently available here at Tuesday Morning throughout this pandemic. So if you are looking for these pieces, it's a really great deal and cheaper than you can find them on Amazon. I hope this video was helpful. I know a lot of local Tuesday mornings have closed. I'm really glad that ours has stayed open. I'll continue to try to shop and support here just because I love stores like this that have such an eclectic feel. I think that they are really interesting, and I think you can find some fantastic deals. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Tuesday morning find is. I want to give a huge shout out to my Scrappy YouTube members. Thank you so much for your support. If you're interested in finding out more about Scrappy YouTube membership, then make sure to click the join button or click the link in the description box. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.